My name is Paul Roberts.
My name is Macarena.
My name is Chris Wolanski.
My name is Michael Coe.
I'm Geza.
Soy Daniel Matthews.
My name is Carl.
My name is Laura Dev. I'm Jessica Northridge.
My name is Ian McClannon.
I am from Lima.
And I'm from Germany.
From Estonia.
I'm one of the three co-founders of the organization.
I'm a current U.S. Fulbright grantee.
I'm an ethnobotanist and researcher with the University of Hawaii at Manoa.
I am the Maestro de Casa here at Casa Metra and also the volunteer coordinator for Alianza Arkana.
Director de Justicia Ecosocial en Alianza Arkana.
Videography and social media for Alianza Arkana.
Volunteer in eco-social justice.
I'm a graduate student at UC Berkeley, working on my PhD.
But recently I've changed my role to be Director of Organizational Development and Research. Because one of the things that we've seen is that through being here now nearly 7 years and through the relationships we've made with Shipibo colleagues and partners and different communities and different organizations, that there's a very good platform for researchers to come here and then have access to these organizations and these people that will be difficult for them to get on their own if they were just to turn up in Pucallpa one day and start looking for those relationships.
So as a researcher, I am interviewing Shipibo women and also healthcare professionals to better understand the ways in which women are currently using the healthcare system and currently using screening services for cervical and breast cancer.
Each week I've been teaching an English class to local artisan women. They actually made this shirt. So teaching them English, and then in exchange I'm practicing my Spanish while that's happening. They're kind of coaching me in Spanish, but I'm also getting the opportunity to learn Shipibo.
My research is based on looking at how medicinal plants, rituals, and knowledge are being recontextualized as they move from here and in more rural parts of the forest here in Peru to new cultural landscapes and new ecological landscapes, like looking at more urban areas and then also looking at moving into more particularly to California and how those things are traveling and translated and where money and power accumulate in networks between here and California.
Specifically with plants, what does it mean for specific plants to be irreplaceable to a cultural identity of a particular group? What does it mean to give back? Because ultimately a lot of researchers will gain, their degrees and they'll gain some sort of, solidarity in academia, and they'll, move on. But a lot of these communities, once researchers are gone, they don't really get much from it, at least that's been the historical paradigm. So it's important to me, especially in the long term, to really have an understanding of, what it means to truly reciprocate and have balanced and conscientious approach towards research. I hope that we can do a lot of good and really bring forth a new paradigm in how research is done.
How to adapt to climate change in the community, because one of the core issues that they identified was that the land keeps being eaten away by the change in the river, and some of the little kuchas, some of the lakes have already dried out, and there's some serious issues around food security during flood season.
Estoy trabajando básicamente con la comunidad Nuevo Zaposoa. Estoy trabajando un estudio sobre el desarrollo de esta comunidad, tratando de conseguir que tenga energía eléctrica y que sea declarado su bosque un recurso turístico.
My main project has to do with female empowerment and sexual health, that the levels of teen pregnancy are extremely high. A lot of the mothers have been young mothers, and what they say is that they became pregnant without knowing about ways to take care of themselves. And of course they don't want the same for their young girls, and they want the young girls to have choice in life. You know, we want people to know that they can make a choice about what life they want to lead, that they feel empowered to choose for themselves, and that they can be whoever they want to be.
One project we have is to produce a book about medicinal plants with pictures of the spirits of the plants, and that will be oriented towards children. So that as well as learning the Western knowledge about the plants, they also have an understanding within their own culture that the plants have spirits, and then how that relates to the cosmovision.
One of my primary projects here was holding a 3-day video making workshop after the Indigenous Peoples March of June 5th.
As an English teacher, I'm working twice a week in the community of Santa Clara, and 3 times a week I go to the primary school in Benachema, which is also a community.
I think, you know, that we do provide people with a very extraordinary and unusual opportunity to, you know, to come here, to live as part of a community with people from all over the world. I mean, we're a very international organization. We also have a lot of Shipibo working with us. Through the work that we've done, we have strong contacts with individuals, with Shipibo individuals, Shipibo organizations, Shipibo communities. So we give people an access into that world.
Arriving here 2.5 months ago, and now being able to do this kind of work already, I don't think there's any other organization that will present that opportunity. So in terms of allowing side by side for professional and spiritual development, personal development, really giving people the chance to prove themselves and make mistakes, and, you know, give young people a great chance to do this type of work.
It's an opportunity, I think, for volunteers to engage in like a language exchange, you know, where you're teaching English and in exchange learning Spanish or Shipibo, however you really want to go about it. I mean, you can do both.
And I think we create an international, intercultural web of knowledge and allies and connections, so that all the people that have come here that have been volunteers, have worked with Alianza Arkana, you know, they are resources, they carry some knowledge, and they also bring it out into their own environments. And so we have, you know, we're building, I think, this like network of support, not only for Alianza Arkana, but just like in general for like the Amazon and its people.